And we back. Offense looking way better. 10 minutes, 10:33 in the fourth in the third quarter. Good job, whoever built the Giants up like that. There's something. Facts. You're funny, Miss Regina. Cowboys offense is walking the dog.
Mm-hmm.
What up with you, Jacob? Yeah. Tony Pollard's in. He's in. He's in.
Beautiful. Beautiful drive. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing is what we said. Okay.
Get one more touchdown from my offense and get him out of there.
This is wonderful. This is just beautiful.
Just pure execution. That's what I like to see.
Don't you feel good on the inside? Beat their brains out.
Put 50. You want 50 on? You want 50?
I told you. Why not?
50. You one of them gangster, Chris. You don't believe in sparing the enemy. 32.
Send the message. Send the message.
Oh, believe in sparing the enemy. Yeah. Hey, man, Cowboys offense literally walked down the field, get a touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the game. 2 TDs tonight. Don't have a whole lot of yards, but hey, it doesn't matter. Cowboys definitely getting this thing done. You got the score of, what is this, 32? 32-0. Giants, man, this is a bad way to start the season. I mean, cool thing about this now is your defense will probably get they will probably get more turnovers, and they will probably get more sacks now because the Giants are going to be super one-dimensional. You're down 32 points, bro. The run game is it's not enough time. It's not enough time. It's not. It's going to do more. It's going to hurt you more. If you run the ball, you got to get 12, 13 yards every play. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're playing against the a lot of time. So it's gonna get you. You're gonna. What's up, Raymond? You put yourself in a position where where they're gonna have to throw the ball. And dang, and I'm gonna love that. Micah Parsons got one. I think they only gave him one sack tonight, though.
Yeah, he should have too. But everybody else is eating. Everybody's eating. Everybody.
I mean, Dorrance Armstrong got a sack.
Dorrance got one. Yeah.
A real sack too, not one of them little fake sacks either.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And you know what, Wes? And this is the mentality that I think we got to have this year. We so used to struggling and nail biter games that a game like this, we don't get this too often. We just don't. And we so used to having heart attacks and all that. And what I'm trying to tell everybody now is that our defense is going to do this to a lot of teams. It may not be, a shutout, but there's not going to be a lot of teams that's just score a lot of points against this defense. It's too good. We've been saying it all summer long. They're that good. So I'm saying, like, if this offense can just get in a rhythm, if the defense ain't giving under 20 points a game, this is what you're gonna see. This is what you're gonna see when you got a defense like this. I'm just telling you the truth. And tomorrow morning when y'all turn on First Take and Undisputed and all that, the Cowboy haters that are part of their show are gonna say
Giants
that
are
the
now a college
Giants.
team. They were a college team.
Yeah, they were college. That's what they're gonna say. But before the game, they were saying the Cowboys might get by. It's gonna be a tight game. It's gonna be this and that. But watch the narrative change real quick. They ain't gonna get the Cowboys that credit. But this is what it's gonna be like. I'm not saying it's gonna be a shutout, but this defense is loaded, man. It's no question.
And Micah's almost had like a quiet night. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That was a stat before you came on, though, Wes, and we had to pull this up. They had we had the sacks. They say he had 22 dropbacks and had 15 pressures. I mean, good Lord.
Jesus.
Exactly. He running for his life. I mean, look, if you got 15 pressures in the first half, I mean, good God, what can a quarterback do? And we know that our defense is going to bring pressure all year long. It may not, they don't have to always result in a sack. It just had, look at Michael Parsons, 8 pass rushes, 2 pressures already. I mean, come on now. This defense is incredible.
Don't forget that long second down he helped. They just dropped the ball again. Get Danny down, man. At this point, just give up. It is coming down, bro. And the only team that's being affected is the one that doesn't live in New York.
Only thing that Daniel Jones can do is run the ball like y'all seeing him doing. That's it. He can't do it.
No, they play tomorrow. He plays the Bill. They play tomorrow in Buffalo. Oh my God, Micah just got another one. We just said Micah's been quiet. He's been chilling. He's just been kicking it on the sideline, hanging out with the guys, and he goes and get a sack. So if he didn't have 2, he got 2 now.
Hey, before that, Mozzie Smith on that fumble with his first sack of the year. Give him credit.
Oh, good job. Good job, Rook. It is down.
It's time to run the football.
No, it's time to concede. It's time to concede, bro. Like, yeah, at this point, it's 33 in the rain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Like I always say about the Giants are a team that is designed themselves to beat teams in the NFL, but not the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know how they be like all sizes fit except for that one that you have? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're in a hotel room and they got the little dongle that has all the little chargers for your phone. It's 5 little adapters.
Yeah.
But they don't have 6. And you need the 6.
Well, you didn't say nothing because I know
Again,
you
Osa
had
going down. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
4-3.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. Osa said you're gonna have to meet him at the end of the tunnel because he heard what you said about him being in the game and how he came. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just relaying a message. Don't be getting mad at me. Don't be getting mad at me. I'm just telling you what he said. He said he heard what you said. He said he needs you to meet him at the end of the locker room. He need to talk to you.
Well, against the run, he was getting pushed back.
Yeah, he was.
Osa is a playmaking defensive tackle. We all know.
Listen to me. Listen. There's not a lot of defensive tackles that make plays from the from the position of defensive tackle on the pass. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like the only ones that do both are Aaron Donald. That's it. People like
this offensive line is just getting ate alive, man. That's 5 sacks, Wes. I said 5 at the beginning of the game.
5 sacks.
They might get 8.
At this point, Giants, 6 minutes, 34 seconds on the clock. Under 5 minutes. If you want to leave the stadium, we will still credit you as real Giants fans, okay? We get it. If you have small kids, you may go ahead and leave. We're not tripping. Your car will you will not deduct that.
No Giants fans in this chat box. Now I know good and well they ain't.
Oh man, come on now. You know Giants.
I know everybody watch you.
Man, Giants knew they wouldn't go in this game. They were just hoping it. Hey, Giants, at this point of their life, they just man, I just hope it's close. You know how there go another one. Bro, get him out the game, bro. At this point, you're trying to make a point and it's not working. Get him out the game, bro. Just get him out the game, bro. Just try it next week.
Hey, I apologize to the Dallas Cowboy defense. I said they were gonna get at least 5 sacks this game.
Oh my God.
I said 5. That's all I said. But they might get 10, Wes. They might get 10 tonight.
And he was just running from that's Dorrance got that one. He was just running from everybody, bro. He was running from everybody, bro. He ran from Marcus Lawrence. He skipped from somebody else. And then he got hit by Dorrance. Uh-oh. Come on, Turpin. Cowboys defense.
Incredible.
Stephen
No.
A.
O'Shawn Jefferson, I see what you said.
Stephen A.
Get
Smith.
Jones out the game.
Do you
No.
believe that the Dallas Cowboys defense is better than the San Francisco 49ers?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna get down.
No, don't leave Jones in there. No. They talked, the Giants, they said they could play with us. Leave them in there. No. I want them to get all of this. So when they come to Dallas, you already know what's going to happen when you come to Dallas later on. I want to
Yeah,
send
and I
a
ain't gonna lie.
message to the whole
Getting
league.
shut out in the NFL, shutting a team out in the NFL is pretty damn unheard of.
It is.
Because teams, like, I'm gonna promise you this: the Giants will at least try to kick a field goal. They're gonna for sure try to, because you're not selling tickets, not scoring no points. They're like, man, listen here, man.
For all the Cowboy fans that didn't quite believe Wes when he was out there in training camp, and if you listen to all the other brothers that we have, Boss and Law Nation and all those guys, and if you watch myself, we all said that this defense was going to be special this year. And there was some that said, I believe it when I see it. I know it's the first week.
Imagine if Demarion Overshown was flying around out there right now.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling y'all now.
Oh, my God.
Maybe because you done seen a glimpse. Maybe, maybe you can say we knew what we were talking about.
Bro, if Overshown is out there, this probably 50 points, bro.
Oh, my God.
Because he was getting turnovers in goddamn in preseason games.
Oh, wow. See what I'm saying? And that's not a knock to Marquise Bell, who's played outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's out there playing ridiculous.
He is special, but Overshown was different. We just scratching the surface, man. This Mozzie is he's still learning. But we saw what Hankins can do. He pushing people back. And you know what I'm saying? Mozzie's gonna get that way before it's over with. And maybe that's the reason why we ain't seen Mozzie out there, because probably Quinn trusts Osi at this point. And maybe Golson, he played inside a lot more.
2 sacks right now.
Yeah, that's maybe the reason why. They're just bringing Mozzie along well. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go. Shout out to Dorrance Armstrong, a name that wasn't brought out a lot. He got 2 sacks right now. Now y'all see why they paid him. And that's why, I'm like, Wes, we should have traded him a while back. And it still might go down.
Yeah, because you have pass rushers, bro.
We loaded with them.
You have pass rushers.
You can get rid of Osa. You can really get something for him because his value gonna be up. We gave up that 4 for Trey Lance. You might be able to get it back. Somebody say, can we see Deuce Vaughn?
Nah. See this. Listen to me. This is proof when we tell y'all to listen to us and be quiet sometimes, because y'all be trying to tell. We talking about Wilco. Cowboy gonna do this. They gonna do that. They do. No, he not.
Nope. Deuce ain't been in the game. You want to see Rico Dow go to work like you seeing right now. Let him get it. Get the action in.
I think Deuce he's at least coming in the fourth quarter. I think he'll get him something in the fourth.
Yeah.
They basically the Cowboys are doing Deuce Vaughn the way, like this team, like my baby, like the way he on the team that he's on. They give him opportunities, but really it's for him. It's about next year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But shoot, we're gonna try to get that starting corner job though, because we was lacking.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about on my team. Shoot.
I know.
No, I think I told you the truth. Mm-hmm. Ghetto folks from Victorville came down there and they spanked us. Yes, they did.
Yeah, my boys got beat too yesterday. My son's team, they got beat 23-8.
But you know what? We're gonna talk about that in a minute, right? Mm-hmm. All my homies, right? All my homies, they all won. And I ain't talking nothing about it, but it's like my team was really, the team we play for is really good, right? Mm-hmm. So the league, they're really big on matchups. So we played a team that we lost to in the semifinals last year that won the Super Bowl. They ended up being undefeated. So, and they lost last year on the final play of the game. They lost 27-7, 27-20 on the last play of the game last year. So they rescheduled that game for the first game of the season this year.
Oh,
and
okay.
number 71 is hurt.
Well, that's the last thing that we need to be worried about,
It
trying
looked
to
like
get
something's
guys
going
off.
to though.
Yeah.
But long story short, I'm saying is this: we didn't have like a lot of teams. They like to schedule teams they can beat the first week. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Like that's why most schedule. Yeah, that's how most schedules are created. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that's not what we had. It's just like that's not what we had. Like we played it like this team, and they were in this league. It's 6, 7, and 8-year-old, and you can have 16, 20, or 20. You can have 16 8-year-olds on their team. They were maxed out with 16 8-year-olds. They had
Yeah.
two. They had two extra two extra because they didn't have I don't know, something happened. They ended up 18 8-year-olds, and the other two kids that were still returners. So it was like literally 22 straight returners.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, at the 6, 7, at the 6, 7, 8-year-old level, that second year matters a lot.
Matters, yeah. No
It
question.
matters a lot. Like you can clear. I don't give a dang how big a kid is. You in a practice, you can watch little kids practice. 6, 7, 8-year-old. You can practice. You can watch them practice and tell who played last year and this who their first year.
Yeah.
Our biggest kid on our team right now, this is his first year playing football. We literally got to ask him, "Hey man, you think you can do something for us today?"
Yeah.
Like it's like that, man. Like it's like that, Daddy-O.
Yeah. As far as my son goes, he's playing with third and fourth graders now, and just a year jump. He came from the second grade, but the year jump, bigger, faster kids.
It
Plus,
takes a
they've
year.
already played. It's a big difference, and they lost 23-8. But and I was D coordinator, so y'all can go off on me. But the only reason why they scored 21 of those, 14 of those points, they caught 2 tip passes. My guys were there. They got their hand on the ball. The ball got in there, and the guy caught it, and two touchdowns like that. So I can't go off on them. They're kids anyway, but we just got to make the play. My son had 2 big catches. And the field is not 100 yards, so I give him about 40 yards maybe on that. I think he ran the ball maybe twice. Good runs like that, but it's a big difference when you got the kids. So your skill set is a little different. It is a big difference between third and fourth graders. It
Heck yeah,
is
and there's a huge difference between
huge difference, man.
kids. I mean, even girls. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
Yeah,
even the girls who play tackle. Like
yeah,
there's a difference between the kids who played last year and the kids because if you're a kid that's afraid of that contact, that still has that intimidation of contact,
yeah.
that is the biggest.
That's gonna be the worst.
That's the biggest hurdle you gotta get past. Once
Yeah,
you get past that, you golden.
yeah. If you can't get past that, and
Why are we still throwing the freaking?
I'm behind. So
I mean, the way my internet out here working, I'm a little behind too. God dang it.
what you got with?
I got Eagles.com,
Okay,
cable and nah, I got what the hell I got? I got Spectrum.
okay.
It's owned by the Eagles organization though.
Hmm.
Yes, Hayden. You don't see, keep on turning it off. Come on now, man. Come on now. You on your phone. You ain't paying attention. See that? You ain't even notice how they hating on us. That should be what is that? But yeah, but hey, sometimes I be thinking like, cause I be seeing I be seeing some of my other kids that I coached who are actually playing in a 6U 7-year-old league that is designed for them, right?
Hmm.
But the only thing I don't like about it is it's like there is such a disparity between like the good kids and the bad kids. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Where it literally just looks like mess. Like you can barely tell when someone has the ball or when they don't have the ball. And you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
exactly. So if you have, listen to me, if you're playing a football game and you need 5 coaches on the field, they don't need helmets on. Like, just take the helmets off. You know what I'm saying? Just take the helmets off. Yeah, like there's no reason for them to have helmets on. You need 5 coaches on the field. But yeah, the reason why that's the advantage. One of the advantages. I always think about like, dang, I should have put my son in one of those younger leagues, my baby. But at the same time, I think you're preparing him for life. So I think this is probably better because I know he play against the number 1 defense every day, and they be smacking his little butt. Because my son he's the second string running back, and they be killing his little butt. He just pop right up, pack him back up. And so then yesterday in the game, the head coach called him in and gave him the final carry of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he just got that mug. He was rolling. He was rolling for about 4 yards.
Try to hit the goal post.
Yeah, he was trying to go, man. But I was like, okay. In my mind, I thought about, okay, see, that's why he played against the older kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
33-0. Cowboys are firm in control of this game. I think everybody's preseason mind is probably kicked in. West Coast is already trying to figure out what he's going to do for his end of the game recap. Actually trying to think about, am I actually going to go live right after this or not? I probably will, because I don't have an excuse good enough not to. But yeah, Bishop, what's your thoughts so far, sir?
Again, complete domination. You couldn't have drew it up better than what we're seeing tonight. You may have a little complaints here and there. You may want the offense to be just a little bit better or whatever, but certainly there should be no complaints about this defense at all. They have set the tone. That's what they did at the beginning of training camp. They set the tone, and it has, it's fallen over into the regular season. Um, the offense has scored 2 points. I mean, 2 touchdowns, and what you can take from that is that situational play calling by McCarthy. Pollard has 2 touchdowns. That's what we want to see. You can't really get mad tonight.
What do you say to people that say that the offense is suspect?
Again, offense has 14. Yeah, we could have scored more. I believe that first drive we should have scored a touchdown on that. The Giants have put up um, no kind of problem to us at all. And on that note, there was a lot of questions about our offensive line. Dak has not hit the ground too many times at all.
He's only officially got hit 1 time.
I mean, they have a pretty good front 4. Derek Lester Lawrence, Williams. We ain't heard Williams' name. Thibodeau has been shut down. Isaiah Simmons, I didn't even know, is he playing tonight?
Not Dexter Lawrence. What's the other boy on the other side?
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything from nobody tonight.
They just traded for him.
Yeah, so we got to give our offensive line a lot of credit tonight. They have shut them guys down. Other than the offense, it's not scoring on every drive. We think they supposed to score on every drive. But they've done well. The defense set the tone. The offense has followed the defense tonight. That's all they had to do. So we ought to be happy tonight.
And the Giants gonna still run the ball with Saquon Barkley. They really ain't got no choice.
Mm-hmm. Now they trying to protect their quarterback. Because their quarterback, every time he dropped back, he dead.
Yeah, now exactly. I was thinking that same thing.
Yeah.
Now it's about just trying to get a good drive to get off the 7 points.
Get something positive for next week.
No way you practice 6 months in the heat to only get 0 points, bro. No way.
Yeah. You got to try to get something to be happy about next week.
Because your defense gave up 33 and your offense didn't score any.
Yeah. If you're talking about the Giants from their perspective.
And Danny Dimes did not look like no $45 million quarterbacks. I don't know if Fungu, if you're trying to say that to yourself. He did not look, he looked like a backup quarterback. He looked like a backup quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
You cannot convince me that Cooper Rush is not better than Daniel Jones. Exactly. Daniel Jones looks like a starter when he runs the ball.
Yeah.
And Hyatt, was that Hyatt? No, that wasn't Hyatt.
Yeah,
that was
Justin Hyatt. He ain't caught a ball.
Nothing. Paris Campbell just dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm. If you're from the Giants' perspective, not that I care, but we're just trying to make content here. They haven't addressed this offensive line as far as I'm concerned. You had a whole offseason. You knew you were playing the Cowboys, and you've given up this many pressures, many sacks.
You was playing Micah Parsons. Hell, you mean
playing? I mean, this is what you got.
Cowboys might not have came, but Micah Parsons was coming for sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's not good. They got an offensive line problem. Of course, we need to put that in our memory for when they come to Dallas a little bit later on. So we know what the game plan is. Go at them.
33-0.
Yeah.
33-0. Jesus.
And as far as next week goes, I gonna start it up with the boogeyman is coming to Dallas. But let me tell
Yeah,
you
yeah.
something. He gonna have to deal with some of this too. We coming for him. So that's all I'm gonna say. They gotta we'll see how they play. I think every Cowboy fan I'll do a little scouting tomorrow night since they got the stage. Let's just see how much they run the ball and all that kind of stuff because that's what it's gonna have to take to beat us. You really gonna have to have a good running game really to beat us because if we get you in a pass rush situation, you're through. It's
Facts.
just that simple.
Hey, we might do a watch party for that tomorrow too, because my sons ain't got no practice or nothing.
Uh,
Yeah, if you want to jump in, we'll probably jump in. And
well, I got practice tomorrow. For my guys.
they only let us practice 3 times a week out here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we practice every
we
day.
only do 2.
We practice every day for a month, and then after
And
this, then 2 weeks before the season started, it shifts to 3 days.
oh wow. Well, my guys only get
What type
2.
of defense you run over there? Oh my God, Gilmore, man, Gilmore's gonna get one. He almost got an interception right then.
I'm running a cloud. My son playing flag, so
Okay.
kind of like a little cloud type offense. Try to keep everything in front. Don't want to
Okay.
mess their mind up and try to get too complex.
Okay. Let's go up. Cooper Rush just got off the bench. We might have a sighting. Come on, I put this on my parlay ticket.
Ms. Regina said we need to retire Aaron Rodgers. Well, Buffalo got a pretty good pass rush themselves. Let's just see how their offensive line work. If you don't have a good offensive line playing the Cowboys, it's obvious you're gonna have a problem.
Facts. And not even just an offensive line. You need a Trent Williams.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
you need those type
even if
dudes.
you have because we could just move him somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you need some dominant tackles, bro. Like
Yeah,
you need a place for him not to go.
Yeah, you got to have at least 2 guys on the
4th and 8.
offensive line that are on Pro Bowl level. You
4th
got
and
to
8.
have that.
I think they just gave him a hold. Gilmore just batted down 2 balls in a row, bro. These dudes are on fire, bro. This was not a Dallas Cowboy game. This was a Dallas Cowboy defensive practice clinic.
Yeah.
And the offense just so happened to come out and, hang out because they were cool and all.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even feel like you've been watching the offense game today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I'm an offensive coordinator, you're going to have to run the ball against the Dallas Cowboys. You have to have a strong running game to just try to neutralize them. That's it. The score took out Saquon Barkley, which is what you want. But this is just amazing. If they get the pass rush going, you through. It's the way it was last year.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you though. I'm gonna tell you why this is even scarier though. Because now you got defensive tackles out there getting sacks, bro. I got a defensive tackle right now with 2 sacks right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me we have freaking Aaron Donald on our defensive line right now. Stop it. Stop it right now.
You got to. Everybody gonna eat. Because you doubling Michael, but we're good enough inside to get the pressures going.
A defensive tackle getting sacked. Like, listen, he don't even really got to get too many more sacks this season. He would still be considered to have a good season.
Yeah, he just had his season right
You
now.
just had your whole season, bro. Defensive tackles do not get sacks. That's not what they do because for the most part, quarterbacks don't hold on to the ball that long.
Yeah. Mr. Dunn just said he didn't know Bishop T.D. Jakes was a Cowboy fan.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is. He right down the street from
He right in Dallas, yeah. But he tried to check me. I appreciate that, Mr. Dunn. I am a bishop though in the Lord's church, whether you know it or not. Yeah.
So what he's saying is,
well, I'm a preacher
get
too.
these hands, and then he will
I'm
pray
not Jakes, but
and then he will pray for you. You know what I'm saying? You will get these hands, and then he will pray for you.
Yeah, I know the Lord, but I got a little Sugar Ray Leonard in me too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we had what my dad used to always say, "Remember, I was one of those saved by grace Christians.
Yeah. Oh,
I
ain't no
barely
secret.
made it in.
Ain't no secret. Ain't no
I
secret.
barely made it in, man. I barely made it.
Yeah.
Have
For
they
real
been
though, we need
this?
to see how to for real, tomorrow night, we really need to see how they are they gonna attack with the two running backs, Jones and Cook, because Buffalo has a nice pass rush themselves. Are they gonna let Aaron Rodgers be the MVP?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they
Yeah,
play them.
and Imma tell you, I need y'all to kill all this, "Why is he subbing in? He ain't subbing in Deuce." Deuce Vaughn is a preseason hero. Preseason heroes don't get real action football in regular season games. Like, sit your old
Yeah.
woo wobble woo bobble down if you don't know that.
Deuce Vaughn.
Like, if you don't sit if you really think about this, how Turpin went crazy in preseason last year, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
How much did you see him in the regular season?
None.
None.
None. No.
If you don't understand that, that's why it's
Yeah,
called preseason and regular season.
yeah.
Ronald Jones is
Someone
suspended.
said, "Where is Ronald Jones?" Ronald Jones is suspended. Uh, whether you forgot that or
Why
not.
are we throwing the ball still? I get it, man, but why I don't get it. I get it, but I
Somebody
don't
said
get it.
Dak need to throw a touchdown. No, he don't.
No, he don't.
No, he don't. He don't need to throw no touchdown.
Dak is the
No,
only person that can be up 33-0, and people be like, Dak needs to show me something.
no, Dak
Yeah,
don't
he's
need to show
30.
you
Well,
nothing.
no, he don't need to show you nothing.
Nothing. He
You
don't
need
need to
to
show you
accept what
nothing.
he gave you and move on.
Yeah, we up 33 nothing. He don't need to show you nothing. Nothing at all.
But stop throwing the ball, Mike. Come on, bro.
Mhm.
Like right now, your running backs need more work than anybody. Thank you. Get the ball to Pollard. There you go.
And as far as Deuce Vaughn goes, ladies and gentlemen, he's third string for a reason
Because
coming
he's
into
not
this
better than
game.
Tony Pollard. He's not better than Rico Dow.
Rest my case.
I mean, if that's the case, why not just get Trey Lance in here?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. 1st and 10. Cowboys should just be moving the ball. Jalen Tolbert's in the game now. Feel like they're
Good.
gonna do that little screen, that little ghost thing they like to do real quick.
As far as Jalen Tober goes, as
Yeah,
much as everybody said he had a great training camp, which he did, he's just not getting into the game. Why is
facts.
that?
And he should have blocked better on that too.
Yeah. It's the reason why these guys third string. Cavante Turpin got more playing time than him. Tony Pollard, beautiful.
All right, let's go.
As far as Tony Pollard goes, this is a great game for him coming off the injury. His first real shots of the year. Um, his confidence got to be way up now.
How many,
This is
how
the
many do you know how
first
many
hits he
total
took.
yards you got?
I ain't even looking at the West, but
It
he
is
doing good.
oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet because I don't know what happened. We'll see.
Devontae Turpin. I feel like the Cowboys might be giving him opportunity to bury himself.
Yeah,
Because
he got more time than Jalen Hurt. He got more time than Tolbert. He's a weapon now,
they trying to get Dak a throwing touchdown.
of course. And then they'll sit him down.
3rd and 7. Deuce Vaughn's in the game.
Finally.
Turpin gets the first down. And guess what he's out there? They bring Deuce Vaughn in to put him in as a wide receiver.
See? See?
Tony Pollard, 13 carries, 68 yards. I think he's done for the day.
That's usually his regular workload.
That's his same
You know
workload
what
he
I'm
had
saying?
last year.
So, everybody saying, can he carry the load? He wasn't gonna never carry the load like that. He's not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wes, I just looked at the play you just called. That's unstoppable.
Pretty
That
much.
formation there. I mean, you can't guard that. Vaughn, Turpin, Lamb.
That's what
Cook.
they call the individual killers
Yeah,
because
that you can't stop that. That's too
and the
much.
cool thing about it is that's not even a team play. That's just whoever gets the ball open, we just gonna sit back and let them do their thing there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You know, you remember that dude when you were playing football back in the street, you just had him, hey man, what's up? What you want me to do? Run straight. And I'm
yeah.
gonna throw you the ball.
You know,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I mean,
Just everybody just get open.
yeah. That's unstoppable though. I mean, that was no back at all. You can't stop that. That's too much.
CD Lamb on the outside route. CD Lamb, he's going to CD Lamb on the outside. He's lined up on the inside. Oh, he's gonna hand it off. Oh, we're gonna get it to the and he gonna drop the ball. Stop throwing the ball in the red zone, bro. Stop
Yeah,
practicing this stuff, man.
yeah. They're trying to give Dak a touchdown.
Yeah.
They're trying to get him a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No Dalton Schultz and Houston.
Speaking of that, I think I just seen one of the haters come in. Hey, look, if your team lost, Eastside Harold,
Shut
don't
up.
come here talking, man.
Just shut up.
Don't even come here talking. You come in, be humble. Don't say a word, nothing.
Eastside Herald is one of those. War Turpin's in. Turpin just got a rushing touchdown.
Oh my!
Cavante Turpin being used as a running back. Congratulations. Good job.
If you want to take something from this, I'm just seeing the play with Jake Ferguson dropped another ball. He's dropped a few tonight.
Yeah, yes.
So we can harp on him a little bit, as much as we know that Dak love throwing the tight ends.
Look at Tyron Smith out there. Tyron look good, bro. Tyron Smith look good.
Enjoy him while you can. We
You know
know
what?
how.
As a man of the cloth, I expect you to have more faith than that shit.
Look, I done seen too much. It is what it is,
You know what
Wes.
I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry.
You
I
know what I'm
hope he
saying?
does stay out there.
I came to you for prayer about my finances, and you asked
Hey,
me if I have when was the last time I was at the trap. You know what I'm saying? We
hey,
supposed to be trusting the Lord. You talking about
I
get back
know.
on the block.
That'd be all right. Look, I done seen too much.
He said
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
even turns the water to wine once,
Yeah,
twice.
man. It is what it is.
40-0.
I asked you, did you want 50, Wes? We put
40 to
40
0.
up on them. And ladies and gentlemen, let me say this since like we got a few haters in here. The domination of Dak Prescott against the NFC East continues.
Continues.
It's a 10
And
straight
let's just
against
be
the
real.
Giants.
Let's just be real, right? Let's just do a recap of the NFC East. The Eagles looked today. They was up and then they just went. The Eagles have they're a no second half team. That's just what they are. They're a no second half team. They're gonna put their best effort first half and then they're going to sleep second. That's the exact same thing they did in the Super Bowl. The Giants are losing 40-0. Trash.
Yeah.
Washington, they was getting smacked on today. Trash.
Yeah.
Cowboys are clearly the best team in the NFC East today.
Week 1.
Today, week
Yeah.
one, week
Yeah.
one. And think about this. Look at the Philly played Detroit. Who they played? Detroit. No, they played New England, who is not going to be a playoff team.
Mm-mm.
He's not going to
Oh
be a playoff
Lord,
team.
here we go. Hey, little West Coast, I saw you. Here we go with the here we
Cameo.
come. Somebody said Dak needs to win a Super Bowl. He hasn't proved that yet. So y'all want to reach all the way for the sky.
Yeah, the
We're
Eagles
just
did not
doing
look
1
good
week
today.
at a time, man. 1 week at a time. Dak did not have to do anything tonight. The defense did it for him. Bottom line.
Facts. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: the Eagles did not look good tonight, and on offense, their defense basically scored 14 points from them because Darius Slay had 2 interceptions. One he went to the house,
Yeah.
and they still only beat him by 5 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this. Think about this: the Eagles scored 16 points in the first quarter, 0 points in the second quarter, 3 points in the second, and they scored. After scoring 16 points in the first quarter, they scored 3 field goals the rest of the game. So
It
no, the
looked
Eagles,
good the first quarter.
they look
I
good
give
the
you that.
first quarter. They look
I
good the
give you that.
first quarter.
It looked good.
And in New England, low key looked better the whole game. They couldn't. They only scored 4. You know what I'm saying?
They can't score. They can't score. They don't have a number one receiver. They
They don't have a
they
number one
they
anything.
don't have an exactly. I mean, their best attribute is Stevenson and Zeke. And Zeke fumbled the ball, when they were driving. We saw that. Zeke fumbled the ball. They just killed the whole drive. So, it is what it is.
Carries.
He had a real big fumble on a swing pass he caught.
Yeah, I know. I seen it popped out.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a drive killer.
Yeah, Cowboys clearly look like the best team in the NFC East right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Probably the
My
best team
cousin
in the
is on
NFC.
here. My cousin is on here, Wes, and
What's
he
up,
just
cousin?
brought up a major point. He just said, remember, Tyler Smith did not play tonight.
No, he did not.
So the line gets better.
Neither, and neither did Donovan Wilson.
Exactly. So the offense gets better once Tyler goes back in. No question.
Ah, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it.
This is just.
Oh my God, we're keeping it. Trevon Diggs has 2 forced fumbles tonight. Trevon Diggs has 2 forced fumbles.
Say he can't lay the wood though, Wes. That's what they said now. Hey man, y'all better look. Hey. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna toot my own horn, but toot.
Trevon
told
Diggs
y'all.
with his second
Come on, man.
strip of the game.
Yeah.
This defense is ridiculous. How many
told
turnovers
y'all.
this defense got right now?
That's got to be 7. Wow.
Yikes. The NFL's like, damn it, why didn't we put the Packer game?
Wow.
The NFL should know that the Dallas Cowboys own the NFC East so much that it doesn't really make sense for us to put don't open us up with the NFC East. Don't do that. They should have opened us up with I don't know. Should have gave us the Jets.
What's this, about the 3rd or 4th time in the last 4 or 5 years that we opened up with the Giants?
Like if Dak is playing, the Cowboys are beating anybody in the NFC East. That's just what it is. Dak Prescott, 13 of 24, 143, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Daniel Jones is 10 of 22, 83 yards, and 2 interceptions. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Dak is gonna win this game 40-0, and he's still gonna be looked at as a bad quarterback in the morning. You wanna know why? Because that's life of the quarterback.
He didn't throw a touchdown.
Yes. Go ahead.
He didn't throw a touchdown. He didn't drive it in for him.
He made the defense play harder. He made the defense get 7. The defense had to get 12 interceptions and 13 turnovers to compensate for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They shout out to Deron Bland, interception. Shout out to Stephon Gilmore, traded for him, interception. Let's go see how all the new additions that did this league. Brandon Cooks all pissed off, little man. Let's see what the pissed off angry man did today. The pissed off angry man, he had 2 catches for 22 yards. One was 16.
Yeah.
Peyton Hendershot, we going to talk, my boy.
He dropped balls just like Jay Ferguson. And keep in mind, the defense gave our offense a short field, so don't be confused by the yards. We were throwing the ball on a short field a lot too, so you don't expect to hold a lot of yards. I was wrong. I said this would be a Dak game, but I did not expect the defense to go off like this. I didn't expect this. I expect us to dominate, but not like this. Good Lord.
In the grand scheme of things, Dak didn't play good. Dak didn't play bad. Like he literally did. He didn't really do much.
He didn't need the game managed. You know what I'm saying?
If you're watching film on Dak, you're not watching this game.
Yeah,
because he didn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have to. He just need to move the chains like he did when Pollard scored those 2 touchdowns.
Deuce Vaughn is in the game. I told y'all Cooper Rush is in the game.
Yeah, good. That's it. Good night, Dak. Great job.
I told you, I said we will have a Cooper Rush signing.
Yeah.
40 burger.
We expected the defense to play like this, but not like this.
Look at that rain.
We didn't expect this, y'all. I don't think nobody expected this. But we expected them to play.
My daughter's watching the game. She said, it's raining. I said, yeah. She said, will they cancel it if it's flag?
No.
If it starts thundering, they will. 2nd and 5, Deuce Vaughn with another run. For all y'all Deuce Vaughns wanted to see Deuce Vaughn run, here you go.
Here you go.
Hey, make sure you guys hit that
Good
Oh, that's
run
what's up.
by
He gave it to
Deuce
his
on
son.
that first down, though. That was good first down run.
Hey, make sure you guys hit that Cash App.
Mr. Don said they're gonna say Cooper Rush looked better than Dak in his little time in.
They're not gonna say it. They're gonna be like, this is how it always happens. I love Dak.
Yeah. You know it's coming, right?
Anytime that people start off like that, I instantly turn it off, bro. Like,
What an opening statement, ladies and gentlemen.
and I'm gonna tell y'all,
What
I
an
love
opening
Deuce
statement.
Vaughn, but this is why you didn't see much more of him.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is like, can I take my shoulder pads off now? I'm gonna put my helmet on so my head don't get wet. Hey, it's bad when you put your helmet on just so your head don't get wet.
Exactly.
Like he has no expectation of going back. Oh, I'm just put my helmet on, man. Come on, kicker. It's 4th and 8. I ain't gonna lie. It feels like we're watching a preseason game. Not gonna lie, man. It's kind of pulling teeth here, Unc. Kind of grabbing for screens. All right, let's see what Deucey got. So Kevontae Turpin has 3 carries for 14 yards. Deuce Vaughn has 3 carries for 2 yards.
Don't forget the touchdown. Don't forget the touchdown for Turpin.
Turpin got a touchdown. So that's y'all be thinking that players be getting hated on. But no, it's not that people get hated on, but bro, it's like the level of competition when you're playing in the preseason is not the same in the regular season. And guess what? The Giants have taken out some of their starters on defense, and still it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was a great preseason. That's what we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this a preseason game for Dak. He'll be ready week 1 when we play Jets. And think about this. I hope the Jets, I don't give a damn what happens tomorrow. I hope the Jets lose, actually, because, I would love them to lose before they play us. But at the same time, man, like, if you're the Jets, you're looking at who you play tomorrow, but then you're like, I'm not going to say a bad word, but you're like, damn, like DAMM, like a damn, like water dam.
Oh, this pass rush this pass rush is lethal for every game.
Bruh, like Unc, imagine sitting up here trying to watch film on Buffalo, and you're like,
somebody better be watching the Cowboys tonight.
The Cowboys did what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they forced almost 5 turnovers, 6 sacks.
Yeah. And they ain't counting all the quarterbacks.
And that's who we got to go to next week. Yeah, that's who we got to go to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As great as Aaron Rodgers is, you understand, we already know you ain't going to have time to stand back and pose pictures. You got to get the ball out quick, and we going to know that.
Yeah, and
I don't care nothing about Garrett Wilson. I don't care nothing about that. And you got to get the ball out quick against these guys.
Seeing this, I promise you, that Jets team watching this offense, watching this Dallas Cowboy defense, they are going to want to look good tomorrow night.
Yes.
Jets are gonna try to run that thing up tomorrow. If I ain't gonna lie, I would probably take the over on tomorrow night's game because the Jets are gonna try to run that thing up. Because they play us next week. I mean, because you got to think right there, the New York Football Jets are watching the Dallas Cowboys put a 40-0 on the Giants right now. And listen to me, miss me. I'm not saying, I'm not calling them the Giants no more. I'm gonna say the team that lost in the second round of the playoffs last year. If you don't know who I'm talking about, that's on you then.
Exactly.
Shout out Neil, $5 super chat. Don't try to play me like it's the Giants. No, this is the team that lost in the second round of playoffs. That means they beat a playoff team. Yeah. Don't play me. Yeah. They put us on Sunday Night Football because they thought that this was going to be a coming together of 2 great teams. Well, it was coming together of 1.
Yeah. and let's use common sense, everybody. Somebody put it in the chat box, and I 1,000% agree. We did all this in the rain.
Clark, I think he just got a sack. I think Jamal Clark just got a sack.
I mean, look what we did in the rain. Can you imagine what this dry field gonna be like on a fast surface with this defense? This was in the rain.
Somebody said no more excuses for Dak this year. In order to get a 10-year deal, he has to go deep in the playoffs.
That's the same guy that said
I'm gonna be honest with you. Dak don't want a 10-year deal.
No.
Why would somebody want a 10-year football deal?
3 years tops. 1995, they was 35-0. That's the last time we won the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
And then Giants just lost an offense. They just lost
A
They're
player.
starting left. Oh, he hurt. Yeah, it's time to start pulling fellas, brother. It's like
Yeah.
Micah done.
Yeah.
D-Law
Save him.
done. Like,
Save him.
bruh, get him out of there, bruh. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
Like, basically, we're just playing to protect. We're just playing to protect the. We're just playing now to protect the zero score now.
Yeah. Y'all check out ESPN once it's over with. Let's see the narratives. Let's get the warm ups for the narratives tomorrow.
Let's go. We beat a playoff team 40-0. That's what we did. That's what we did.
Strong statement.
Very, very strong. Cowboys,
Strong
phenomenal
statement.
job. Hey, let's go ahead and knock this out, man. This is the post game wrap up show.
Yeah, we can go start it now.
I'm not about to sit on here for another 8.5 minutes
Yeah,
and then
I'm
get off
done
here
after
and
tonight.
then get on here for no. I'm not doing that. So let's go ahead and start this. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. So Cowboys, Dak Prescott is done for the day. I mean, when the starting quarterback comes off, you can do your wrap up show. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and go through this real quick. Let's start off with the obvious. The obvious is this: the Dallas Cowboy defense was ridiculous,
Crazy.
man. We ended up they got us down for 2 fumble recoveries today. Trevon Diggs forcing both of those. Cowboys defense also had 2 oh my god, they had 2 touchdowns. I forgot about that. Had 2 touchdowns. A total of 6 sacks and 8 pass breaks ups. 8 pass. Listen, god dang, how many passes did he
Good
throw? I'm
Lord.
curious. He only threw 23 passes, and 8 of them were PBs.
Yeah. Yeah. If let me throw this in. If you are a fantasy football player, your Dallas Cowboy defense as of right now has 34 points. And that also counts as a special teams as well. They scored more than most quarterbacks did today. So when your defense scored 34 points, I mean, you know that they've taken care of all business, without a doubt. So just a total dominant game by this defense, as we kind of expected, but we did not expect it to be like this. I was giving the Giants somewhat, I guess, a little respect. I said they were going to score 13 points. I mean, good Lord. I mean, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I knew they were going to be dominant. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why the defense was built like that. But not like this. This was just from the kickoff to finish. We put something on it. Whoever that is saying you want Dallas, I don't know what team you with. YouTube user 52. Good. We coming. Whoever you are, whatever team you represent, be careful what you ask for. That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful.
And they still got their quarterback out there running the ball. They are freaking crazy, bro.
Yeah. This
They are
defense did
freaking
all
crazy,
this in the
bro. They are
rain,
freaking
y'all.
crazy, bro.
Come on, man.
They are freaking crazy. They are freaking crazy. Yeah, there is no reason for Daniel Jones to be out there. You're not gonna watch this film. You're
No.
not gonna watch this film.
It's going straight to the trash.
Yeah, you're not gonna watch this film. You're not gonna sit up and watch no 40-0 film.
You're not gonna kill your offensive lineman like this by killing their confidence. They know they got their butts kicked tonight. They know it. If you want to take something from the offense, a negative that I think that needs to be highlighted
They
is,
just sacked him again.
I mean, good Lord. I mean, I
Sacked him
said
again, bro. Get him. This is bad management. This is bad management by the Giants now.
5. How many is that now? Is that 8?
Oh my God.
Aaron Rodgers, are you watching, sir? All respect to you.
Wow.
Are you watching? 7 sacks, somebody said. And like I
Wow.
was saying, if you want to take a negative, The negative on offense was not Dak Prescott. It was not Pollard or nothing. The negative was Jake Ferguson and the tight end group. They gave a lot of drops tonight. Three. I know. I remember three for sure. Oh God, who was that? Golston on the sack? Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, Dak. I mean, this one thing I will say, with maybe the tight end play forces Dak to get off those tight ends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't depend on him. You can't throw to him.
Yeah.
Because our tight ends, they not. I mean, we'll give them the thought of the water and the rain and everything else, but
yeah. Guys just having fun out there now, ladies and gentlemen. They dancing in the rain on these guys.
40-0. 3rd and 3. Only negative is tight ends dropped a bunch of passes. Facts.
Marquise Bell with another tackle. I'm gonna play behind, but
Giants are trying to score aggressively. This is a home game in front of your home fans.
Stands empty. I'm looking at the stands.
They should be.
I love it.
1st and 10. 1st and 10.
Don't give him a point, gentlemen. I want to shut
Going
out.
down again, bro. He went down again. Oh my
You
God.
kidding me?
They got him again, bro. Chauncey Golston. I don't know. They got
That's
him.
Golston. He got 2. No, that's Golston. That's number
They
2.
are running it up now. They are running it up right now.
Wow.
They are running it up right now.
Wow.
7 sacks tonight. Cowboys.
I thought there was 8. I thought there was 8 with.
Nah, they got it at 7 total. 7 total sacks. Cowboy. Oh my God. There's the. How about this? Oh, there's the 8th one. There's the 8th one. Hey, you know how you be praying for something, asking the Lord for something, he don't be answering, and he just, you know what I'm saying? Because he was telling you to wait. He was telling you to wait on it.
Hey man, just throw in the towel, man. This is ridiculous, man. And they had all this time to prepare for the Dallas Cowboys. A whole off season, a whole summer, knowing the Cowboys were coming to town. And this is what you get. Whew. Sam, good Lord.
Back in the 14.
He's offside.
Let's go. Ball's out. Ball's out. Bale, that boy Bale, 14. Oh my God.
I told you, man.
Listen to me. The offensive player and defensive player of this game all come on defense.
Oh.
We're giving an offensive player, we're giving a defensive player, the defensive word. We're giving them both, bro. Because this defense is ridiculous, bro. Yeah. This defense is ridiculous. Wow, bro.
Gee,
wow. Hey, this is what you're supposed to do to divisional opponents, though. You're supposed to mush their face in the ground. If they don't want to give up and they don't want to concede, okay, then we're just gonna keep on bringing it.
Yeah.
You want to keep your starting quarterback in there? We're just gonna keep on sending them then.
And we'll wear the division
Take the starters out. Concede the game, bro.
Yeah, we know that the division games are close, but I told everybody the Giants don't belong, man. I told everybody.
I'm Dan Quinn, I'm bringing it every time. If you're gonna leave your starters on the field, I'm gonna keep on bringing them.
Keep knocking their head off.
Empty stands. Did y'all know that the Giant stadium seats are gray? I didn't know that.
You can see the color on them west.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm just saying. Oh my God, he almost got it. He almost got it. He almost got that one.
Your leading tackler tonight is without a doubt Marquise Bell. Welcome to the starting lineup. And what a replacement for DeBarian Overshawn. I think he answered the bell tonight. For those that were doubting, Bell can play.
Yeah, he
There's
can.
no question. And Donovan Wilson is coming eventually, and that may knock a little bit of his time down, but without a doubt, he can play. So we're good.
And I know, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. When people start talking about how good Brock Purdy did, look, remember he had a running back that had 152 yards.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. Come
Bro,
on.
when you're running the ball at that high of a rate, anybody can be your quarterback.
Yeah.
Y'all
Like he was
wanna do
dropping back and passing. He
I
was
love
handing the ball off.
Edoga playing good.
The whole offensive line as a whole played good. Tyler Smith is a big loss, but there was no problem.
Look at them seats, bro. You got whole sections empty.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine the New York media tomorrow?
The whole section is gone, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Dallas
Daniel
Cowboys.
Jones got $140 million deal. And just for that, ladies and gentlemen, for those that saying Dak shouldn't do it, Daniel Jones got that money because he was next. Dak Prescott is next. So y'all already know what time it is, right?
Dallas Cowboys hold Darren Waller 3 catches for 36 yards.
We'll take it.
Saquon Barkley has 12 carries for 51 yards. And guess what? That infamous long run that we always dread did not happen today.
Did not happen.
Longest run was 18 yards. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: the Giants always give up on Saquon. They'll never just like stick with Saquon and give him like 30, 20 carries, 15, 26 carries. They'll never do that.
But let's just go. Let's just be honest. The scoreboard took Saquon Barkley out the game early. True. That's the big thing. We made him one-dimensional. All you Cowboy haters that's coming in, y'all coming in humble now. Don't look. We sending a message.
I mean, this is the thing. If your team lost this week, shut up.
Don't say nothing.
Like you shouldn't even be on my. If your team did not win, you should not be watching anybody's content. But we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with your team.
Yeah, and
if your team lost today, shut up.
And if your team did win, and you gathered up in front of the TV thinking that this was going to be some kind of miracle game from the Giants, especially if you've been watching West Coast, well, you know what I said. I said the Giants don't belong, and looked like Big Time was right.
I mean, that's the thing. The Giants they're really good at beating other teams. They're just not good at beating the Cowboys. And I always say this: like the Giants are a team that have made they've made this really, really good, exciting team. The only problem is you can't beat the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only problem they have.
Yeah. And their problem continues. That's it is what it is. Jerry Jones sitting up there, know he happy. He got a right to smile. I like it. Total domination. Rich Smith says, imagine paying a man millions and he can't even score. Well, in the quarterback position, as we all know, that's it's whoever is next. They're gonna get paid. It is what it is. Daniel Jones' time, he was next, he got paid. And of course, we got Cowboy Nation, who there's a split when it comes to that. But after Joe Burrow got paid, guess who next? It's Dak. It may not be this year, probably gonna be next year, but he's gonna get paid, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Man, I can't wait. Can y'all imagine Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp? They down here texting each other now. How we gonna do everything we can but not give the Cowboys credit? How we gonna shoot this down tomorrow morning?
Cowboys are 10-1 versus the Giants in the next 11.
They texting each other now, Wes. Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith. They're gonna be on there tomorrow doing everything they can not to give the credit. I see my best friend on here, Wes, 49er fan. We'll deal with y'all week 5, man. We ain't talking about y'all. We handling one game at a time. Don't come here talking about we'll see y'all. No, jump on for the bandwagon of the Giants like everybody else. So we're gonna beat their brains out, like I told you what was gonna happen. Now you want to talk about week 5. No, we worried about the Jets now. We'll worry about the 49ers in a few more weeks.
Cowboys
about
on
the Jets.
50. Shout out, man. That is impressive, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. Dan Quinn has shown why he is a head coach who is choosing to be a defensive coordinator.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. The best coach in Dallas is Dan Quinn.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm gonna tell you how good he is. Your offense did not show up tonight.
Yeah.
Or they did, but they didn't show up until this game was well in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what this defense did? Gave them opportunities to just stay in it and stay in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, this is what you're supposed to do to teams that you're clearly better than. They're not supposed to score. And then guess what? If Tyrod Taylor ain't as elusive as he is, we would have sacked him right now too because we almost had him.
Yeah. Cooper Rush threw that ball 30 feet high in the air. Dan Quinn and came out the box. He all on the field now.
Trey Lance is like, I could have played in this game.
Yeah.
40-0, man.
Shut out, baby. Shut out. And keep in mind, y'all, Jerry Jones, Wes was right. He chose to stay as a defensive coordinator. Jerry Jones paying him $5 million a year to keep him here. He turned down money.
That's head coach money too.
Yeah, exactly. As a coordinator.
Got him. Oh, we almost got him.
Take a knee, man.
I know, man.
Just take a knee. Just give up the clock. Ain't no sense of NBC putting Trey Lance's face up there. He would not get a snap unless somebody's hurt. There's no sense of talking about Trey Lance, y'all. We'll talk about him on the offseason next year. The question with Trey Lance is, will he take the number 2 job away from Cooper Rush this year? That's the only question.
Good job, Teron Bland. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, really, your rushing defense. They gave you 2. You got 3 rushing touchdowns today.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, hey, Bishop, any last words or something before we get up out of here?
No, man. We'll see y'all next week. Hey, Jets will probably put up a better challenge, but this pass rush is universal with everybody. This is how it's going to be all year. The defensive pass rush is going to be there all year. So, I don't care who it is. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, this is what they're going to have to deal with. It is what it is. We really didn't get a chance to really see Saquon, the rush offense against our rush defense. I'm quite sure we'll probably get that next week because when they first started out, the Giants were moving the ball, running the ball. That's obvious. And I think that's, as of right now, the best way that you can attack our defense if you really want to call it that. But great win, y'all. We can't ask for nothing better. We got a reason to celebrate. Let the haters hate. We for the party this week.
I will say this. If you have anything negative to say about Dak in the morning, praise God for you because you were a special, creative individual. Offensively, I think the offense looked as good as a team that should have looked with all the many changes that you had. New running back, new offensive line coordination. Offensive line, new OC. You had 2 brand new OCs, and you had a quarterback that didn't play in preseason. You didn't turn the ball over. You didn't give the ball away. Like, you just didn't execute. But you didn't make a lot of mistakes at the same. You know what I mean? You didn't make a lot of mistakes at the same time either, though. We just didn't execute. So I'd say, get our execution up, which is gonna happen. Why? Because they're gonna play more together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is, I promise, I can almost guarantee you, today was probably the least you'll ever see your offense play. Why? Because it's the first game.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraged by what I see, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Even if our offense was trash, bro, like our offense was legitimately not good, your defense is that good.
No question.
Your defense is good enough to give them opportunity and after opportunity after opportunity. So Guess what? I like it. Dak Prescott has almost the exact same stat line as Brock Purdy. Brock had 2 touchdowns. I ain't gonna lie to you, but as far as attempts and yards, it was about the same thing, man. Just didn't end up in the end zone. And them ending up in the end zone, Dak has no control over that.
Yeah. And as far as Dak Prescott goes, guess what? Y'all said most. I thought it would be a Dak game tonight because of the two rookie cornerbacks, but the weather kind of, I believe they played a big factor in it. But you guys have said you didn't want Dak throwing it that much. Guess what? He didn't. Now, don't change it up now. Don't change it up saying he had a bad game. No, he did what he was supposed to do. And look, 40 to nothing.
Keep it real.
Ain't
I'm
nothing
gonna
to
tell you a funny
complain about.
story before we get out of here. Dak
Go
had a
ahead.
Cooper Rush game,
Yeah.
and y'all loved him for it. Dak was just he was a manager. That's all, but that's all you needed him to do.
Is
It was
it?
freaking pouring down, raining, and before Dak even got on the field, he was up 9-0.
Yeah. Come on now.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now, put the defense on the field every time first.
I like it.
Because I have too much confidence in them getting the ball back. I have too
Yeah.
much confidence in them going out there and being juiced and doing something crazy.
Yeah.
40-0.
Yeah. They're on point. And it's the first game. The defense is only gonna get better. We got reinforcements coming. Donovan Wilson is coming. Come on now. We're gonna Mozzie Smith is gonna get better. No question about it. We ready, man. This defense is ready. Championship level. Most of us said top 3 defense in the league. Guess what? If your defense is top 3 in the league, you're going to win a lot of football games. It's just that simple. So get ready.
Yeah,
It's
man.
just scratching the surface, man.
Scratching the hey, so real quick, man, just to wrap this thing up, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Hey, tonight's game, Cowboys get the dub, man. Cowboys get the dub. 40-0. 11 consecutive wins as a starter versus the Giants. That is absolutely just owning an organization, man. Like listen to me, the New York Giants definitely have a Dak Prescott problem. Like they have a Dak Prescott problem. That is a conversation they have inside the office. They are now going to have to get players and different things in order to beat Dak Prescott because they do have a Dak Prescott problem.
Yep.
That's ridiculous, man.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. I might give y'all a little content on my phone, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of burnt out, tired. We're gonna see what it is. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.
Peace.